Welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, named after the brothers whose idea for a race in Mexico was so compelling that it got presidential approval. And we're glad it did. Welcome along to the Mexico City Grand Prix. At 2,285 meters above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners then make a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit. Expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour and overtaking into the braking zones of Turn 1 and Turn 4. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Russell, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Stroll, Joe, Gasly, Magnussen, Albon, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Ocon and Logan Sargent. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front, let's get past them. DRS now enabled, DRS enabled. job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 5.0 seconds. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, good work. Great pass. box, we're coming in this lap. Great work, you're catching the car ahead by around 5/10 a lap. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Here's some information on Tsunoda for you. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 6.3 seconds. Carlos is in the pits. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. Some information on Sargent. Okay, they're out of this race. Caution, caution. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. Gap to the car in front, 3.2 seconds. Okay, that's 4 seconds to the next car. Push, push. Car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, gap ahead, 7.6 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lando Norris, take a bow. At last, a winner in Formula One.
Race win, fastest lap as well, so that extra point for them today, and what a masterful performance. They really showed a clean pair of heels to the rest of the opposition out there today. They had no answer for them.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium.